A guy tried to hit me? Hold on. Daddy? They were racist. Yeah, and my mom always told me, like, if someone is in your face and you feel threatened, hit them. You don't let them hit you first. So what do you think I did? I hit that hoe first. He's like, I'll have this shit shut the fuck up. My father would shoot this shit the fuck up. The other girl's like, I had this black shut down. You don't even know who I know. I have all of them niggas come over here right now. Like, it's crazy. She was talking crazy and I was trying to be nice. Like, I was trying to save you, ass woman. You asked for it.
You gotta forgive. Let me know everything gon' be okay.
Hey guys, it's Destiny Brianna and I am back with another video. So today I gotta tell you guys about the time. Sorry if you see like wet stains like right here. I washed my hair and it was still a little wet when I was getting ready. So yeah, if I look up it's because I'm looking in the mirror. Sorry you guys, but yeah, that's why it's like wet right here, because my hair is wet from washing it. And yeah, so I gotta tell you guys about what happened on New Year's. Basically, I fucked that bitch up. Period. No, I look like a bird, but like, all honesty, I don't condone fighting. Do not be fighting. Fighting is for birds. Like, honestly, leave that to the birds. Do not be fighting. It's not worth it. It's not worth being in trouble with the police. You don't want that. You also don't want nothing to happen to you. You don't want nothing to happen to the person and then it becomes something more serious than it really needs to be. You don't want to end up really harming the person to the point where you can be serving time. So yeah, little just note for you guys: do not fight unless you really need to in a self-defense. Other than that, there's no reason to be fighting. Like, just let shit go. It's not that serious. But I'm here to tell you guys about a big brawl, I guess you can say, from this New Year's. This happened this past New Year's, by the way, guys. This literally happened January 1st, 2020, on freaking New Year's. Alright, so boom. Let me tell y'all how it started. So basically, Chrissy, she invited me out with all of her friends. Like, I'm cool with them, but like, I'm not as close to them as I'm close to her. Like, I'm really close to her, so that's why I ended up going. So usually on New Year's I always spend New Year's with my family, but this year I was like, all my friends are going out, whatever, and I don't want, like, I'm 19, I don't want to spend every single New Year's with my family. Like, I'll stay when the ball drops and then I'll go hang out with my friends. But I was at my grandma's house and my grandma really doesn't care about New Year's, so she was like, you don't gotta wait till ball drop, just go, because like, I'm not celebrating anything. And my mom was here in Queens and my grandma lives in Brooklyn, by the way. So I was in Brooklyn with my grandma, and yeah, she was like, yeah, just go ahead, go have fun, whatever. So I'm like, all right, bye, love you, grandma, see you later, abuela. So okay, so basically she ends up inviting me out and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come. So I got ready and then we ended up going to one of the friends' house. I don't know her name because it's like, I really don't remember. I don't remember much, like, as far as people's names. Like, even when I'm sober, I never remember people's names. Like, that's just not something I can do. I remember numbers really good though. Like, you can tell me a number, I'll remember quick. But names, don't even think about it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you the wrong name like 20 times when I first meet you, or be like, what's your name again? What's your name again? Like, just give me a second to get your name. It's gonna take me a minute, but I'll get it eventually. So basically, she ends up inviting me out to come with her and her friends. So I end up going to one of the girls' houses that I was supposed to be meeting up with, because one of our friends that I went to middle school with, I'm gonna just call her J. I'm gonna use everybody's first letter of their name if I know who they are. So J told me to meet her at the girls' house because Chrissy wasn't there yet. Chrissy was gonna meet us there. So I said, okay, I'm gonna meet y'all there. So I met Jay at the girls' house, and me, Jay, and Jay's best friend A told me, well, she didn't tell me. We all got in the car and went to the liquor store to get bottles or whatever. Oh no, actually Chrissy came with us to the liquor store. then we all went upstairs together because Chrissy had came. Once Chrissy got there, she came in the car. Then we all went to the store. Then we went to the girl's house or whatever. Mind you, it's mad freaking girls. I want you to keep in mind that there is mad girls. It's like 15 of us in total. Like, we were deep. We were really deep, and we was all in her apartment. Like, we were deep. So we're all there waiting for the ball to drop or whatever. Then the ball drops. We have like, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the clip in. Yo, Chrissy was so done before we even like left there. We was all like, Happy New Year's or whatever, mad lit, and Chrissy busts her ass on the one of her friends, one of the girl's apartment, her mom's table. So I start panicking. I'm like, yo, I hope she didn't break shit in this girl's house. I mean, she knows the girl more than me. Chrissy knows the girl more than me, but still, like, you can't just be breaking people's stuff. Like, no. So yeah, so then she ends up like not breaking the thing or anything. She gets up or whatever, and then trying to find somewhere to go now. Like, we're like, okay, so the ball dropped, where we going, where we out to? So at first they're all like naming different clubs or whatever, and not all of us have fakes, so including me. I don't have a fake, so all of us don't have fakes. So they're trying to find places like where all of us can go to or whatever. So they end up finding a couple clubs that we can go to, and there was a couple events happening that night as well. There was this rapper, he was having something, and well, we all know him because I went to middle school with him, so we all know him. And he was having something, but it was in the city, and not everybody was willing to pay that much to get to the city in an Uber, and also pay to enter because it was expensive to enter. I mean, we would have got like it for the low because we know him, but like everybody wasn't with paying that much. I mean, I was cool with it, but like since everybody else wasn't with it, I mean, a lot of us, it was like half and half. That's what it was. It was a split between 50-50, more like 60-40. Like, I want to go and I'm not paying that. Like, so it was like, all right, so now we gotta find something else to do. Then there was a get-together happening in Canarsie where it was one of the girls' friends, Rose. He was having something in Canarsie, so they was like, oh, we can go there. But I was like, once they told me who was gonna be there, was some other rapper that I used to talk to, and I was like, I don't want to be there. First of all, I don't want to be hanging around a whole bunch of guys and stuff like that on New Year's. Like, I want to go out, I want to have fun. Like, I don't want to be up in guys' faces. So I said that or whatever, but they're like, oh, if you don't want to go, like, we won't go, because a couple other girls was iffy about it too. And I was like, nah, it's not that serious to me. Like, if y'all want to go, we could go. Like, it's whatever, I don't really care. And then we ended up deciding that we weren't gonna go there either, because a lot of people was like, I don't know if I really want to go to the floors. And then everybody started making their own separate plans. Like, people start making cliques now, making their own separate plans, and everybody's like getting tight because nobody can find one common ground. So a couple of the girls end up going to Canarsie. So I want to say it was 15 of us by the end of the night, so it had to be like a good 20 of us when we was in the apartment. So like a good 5 of them ended up not even like a good like two or three of the girls, they end up going to the Canarsie, and then 2 of the other girls, they ended up going to the thing that one of the rappers was having for New Year's. Like, not the get together, but like the big thing that was happening in the city. They ended up going there. The rest of us is trying to figure out where we want to go. So we ended up going to this place in Williamsburg. It's like some freaking club in Williamsburg. If you know, you know. It's on Graham. We ended up going to that a club over there, but they were having a private event, so it was closed. By this time, we like done. We're mad drunk, like stupid drunk. So we all like in the freaking deli acting retarded. I'm like, this is so embarrassing, because I know like I'm gonna regret it, but I can't stop. Like, I just can't stop. So I'm like, so basically we ended up going to the spot in Williamsburg or whatever, but then it was closed. Well, close to the public. So then we ended up like, oh, so where we're gonna go now? What we're gonna do now? We trying to find another move. So then since that wasn't happening, we was trying to find some like place in Queens, but we wasn't sure if they was open, and they wasn't answering the phone, but it said they was open online. And we was like, we don't want to take the chance going to Queens, even though we're not far. We don't want to pay for those Ubers and stuff like that again, like how we just did, and it be closed. So we was like, oh, we can go to another spot that's in Williamsburg that wasn't too far from there. Mind you, my grandma is from, like, I grew up in Williamsburg and I know Williamsburg, so I'm like, the guy in the deli is gonna see me again and he's gonna remember this, and this is so freaking embarrassing. Like I was like, I literally told him, I was like, I live over here, so if you see me again, please just don't remember this. Like, this is not me. I remember saying that. I was like, this is not me, this is not how I am every day, I promise. He was like, yeah, you okay, you okay. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, this is bothering me because it's dripping. So then after that, we end up going to another club that's not too far. Mind you, again, we don't all have fakes, but Jay, you know, they be thinking all black people look alike. So Jay ends up giving me her, because she had 2 fakes, so she ends up giving me one of hers, because they was letting all of us in, like even the ones who didn't have fakes, but they was charging them extra. And I was like, nah, I don't want to pay extra just because, like, I know if I had a fake they would have just let me in. Like, that's so dumb. So Jay was like, here, just take my other fake, and like they'll probably just like look over it real quick and let you in. So he was like, hopefully this fucking works. So I give him the ID and he looks at it real quick, and then he looks at me, he was like, oh, I was like, oh, thank you, because I was not trying to pay extra money just to go into a fucking club, like when I know that all my friends, like most of my friends, are not paying extra. I don't want to pay extra just because I don't got a fake. Like, I mean, I would have ended up doing it like if I had no choice but to, but like that, I don't want to. I really don't want to. So boom, so we get in the club or whatever, we having fun, whatever, mad lit, bad mad lit. We got the hookah, we got the liquor, all of that.
Bro, let me pop the bottle for you. Go ahead. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I'm just trying to make sure Chrissy, because mind you, Chrissy is like the one that I'm the closest to there, and that's the only one that I want to make sure is like good and like fine while we're there the whole time. So I'm just making sure I stay with her, making sure, like, because I'm cool with everybody else, and I know a couple of them from middle school, and also just I've known them for a long time, because I knew I went to middle school with one of their god sisters, and I was like really close with her, so that's how I knew them already. So we ended up having a lot of fun in there. We stayed in there until like, I want to say probably like 4 something in the morning. Yeah, we was there pretty late. So we stayed there till like, no, not even, it was probably like 5. Yeah, it had to be, it was like 5 in the morning. We left at like 5 in the morning. So once we left there was a bar. This is where shit goes left. Everything goes left from here. So my friends are all like, all of us are like drunk at this point, but some of them are like stupid drunk to the point like, if you, it's like you push them, like they're probably gonna pop on you. Like, it's really like one of those, and they're those type of girls, like they not tolerating anything. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go. I need to go, but I'm having fun, so I don't want to. Like, I'm having fun with my ghetto friends. Like, I don't want to go. I don't want to leave yet. I don't want to go.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
So then basically we ended up going to the bar that was like next door. Like, they were like, so this is the freaking, this is the club, and then like this is the bar right on the corner of the block. So we ended up going to the bar that was right on the corner, and when we first walked in there, like, my friends were kind of loud, but it was already loud in there, so they was trying to get everybody hyped, because everybody was hyped in there. But it's 15 of us, like I said again, all black, and as soon as we walked in there, like, you can tell they wasn't really with it, just because of the simple fact that we were black. There was Hispanics in there as well, but they were white Hispanics. Like, there was no Afro-Latinas in there but me. So, like, you know, they was already looking at us like kind of sideways when we first came in. when we came in, my friends are like loud, they dancing with the people, like, because it was more so the owners that had a problem with us, because most of the people that was in there, and including a couple of the bartenders, they was there. I'm gonna insert a video of me dancing on the bar with one of the girls.
No music! No music! No music! No music!
But yeah, they were like having fun with us. Like, it was actually like we turned that place up. And there's another girl that was with us and ends up knocking the glasses off one of the guys when she was dancing on the table, because she was so drunk. She ends up knocking his glasses off, and she's just having fun or whatever. And I mean, he let it go, he was laughing or whatever, so it wasn't that serious. That was something that was let go. But then I want to say like 5 out of the 15 girls were sitting down together at the table, and all I saw, like, I saw stuff getting heated. Like, I turned around, I saw stuff getting heated, and I'm like, what's going on? So I go over there, and they're arguing with some Hispanic lady over there, and I'm like, yo, what the like, what's going on? Like, what happened? They're like, oh, they like basically not even trying to talk to me. They like literally just going off on her, and I'm like, stop arguing. Like, what happened? Like, what's going on? So I'm talking to one of the girls, because most of the girls are not trying to hear me right now. They just on 10. So I'm talking to one of the girls. I'm like, yo, what happened? She's telling me what happened, which is one of the girls I was with, not one of the Hispanic girls, but one of the girls I was with. She's telling me what happened, and she's like, yeah, she was like trying to be funny or something, or like she came out to them like saying like shit for no reason, and they just basically trying to start. So I'm talking to the lady trying to figure out what happened, and she's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I'm telling them like I didn't have a problem with them, like blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, so let's all get on the same page. You don't have a problem with her, they don't have a problem with you. Leave it alone. Stop going back and forth, stop talking, leave it alone. Like, just please leave it alone, because like I said, there is no reason to be fighting. Like, I'm trying to avoid fighting right now. So, because that's ghetto. 1, 2 is New Year's. I'm really trying to have fun. Nobody want to be fucking fighting. I'm trying to have fun. So yeah, so basically after that happens, they ended up like still like throwing little jabs or whatever, but they let it go. So the owner is basically like trying to basically say that we have to get out, and they closing down all of a sudden that we're in there, like, we gotta get out, we gotta leave or whatever. And my friends are like, no, y'all just racist as hell. Like, you're just trying to kick us out because we're black. You had a problem with us since we came in here, and it was just a whole big issue because we were black. So I'm like, y'all, let's just freaking, like, a couple of Chrissy at this point, she's just sitting in a chair with a whole section full of like cool white people that were like talking to me and having fun with like whatever. They was chilling, and she's knocked out on the couch. So I'm just trying to make sure Chrissy's okay, and they're over here going back and forth with people, and I'm over here trying to be mediator and make sure Chrissy's okay. And I'm like, yo, I am never doing this again. Like, no. So I mean, it was fun though. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun, but it was just a headache. So they Chrissy's laying down on like a chair, sleep in their like section. So I'm trying to stay with Chrissy to make sure she's okay, because she fell asleep and she's around people she don't know. Like, we're not in a setting with people we all know them, and we're already having this issue with like race thing in this bar. So I'm like, let me just stay with Chrissy and make sure she's okay or whatever, because that's like my only concern right now. I can care less if they got something going on. At the end of the day, Chrissy's my close friend, and y'all can deal with whatever y'all started. Like, I need to make sure she's good. So I'm waking Chrissy up. I'm like, Chrissy, wake up. Like, they're arguing and shit. Like, stop sleeping. Like, you need to wake up right now. She ends up getting up and she's dancing, whatever. And then I'm still like trying to have fun with people. Like, I'm really just trying to ignore everything that's going on, because like I don't got time for it. So we basically ended up leaving, because they tried to act like they turned the music off and everything. They turned the music off just because they wanted us to get out that bad, but they tried to make it seem like they were kicking everybody out, like everybody had to leave. So I'm like, y'all, let's just fucking go. Like, it's really not even worth it. We see what type of place this is, we can just go, because like we don't know what's gonna happen. And honestly, if they call the police or something, it's gonna be on us. Like, let's be real, we're gonna be the issue. So let's just go. So we ended up leaving, and as soon as we left, like as soon as all of our freaking little toes got out of the bar, before we can even leave the block or anything, as soon as we stepped out that door, they had like a machine thing, and they had the gates come down. Mind you, everybody else is still inside, so they closed the gates so we couldn't get back in. So at this point, my friends are heated, like heated. They start banging on the gates, cursing them out like, you racist ass motherfuckers, like, dude, just going off. So once that happens, I'm like, y'all, let's just go. One of the girls that was working in the bar that was like trying to be cool with us and trying to get us to stay, even though her owner, like the owner, was making it an issue, she comes out and she's like, guys, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? I was trying to be nice to you guys. I was trying to get you guys to stay. Like, it's not my fault or whatever, but you can't be banging on the gate. Like, are you fucking, like, she's just going off. So I know like everybody is like really drunk and staticky at this point, especially for the simple fact that like they just did that whole thing with the gates. So they ended up she ends up coming out and doing all of that. Mind you, she's out there by herself, like by herself, and it's 15 of us girls, and she's like talking all types of crazy. So the girl that I was with from the beginning, because I told you I was with Jay, A, and Chrissy, she ends up going up to her and they're arguing, and I'm like, boy, we not about to jump this girl, and we're not about to fight her either. Let's just go, because I know she would get fucked up. Like, let's just fucking go. And then the owner, no, it was her. She goes, oh, you guys need to leave, you guys need to get off the, like, you guys need to leave, or whatever, you need to get off the block, you need to leave. I was like, we don't have to leave anywhere, we can stand, because at this point I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get them to go and you're still talking, so you need to shut up before it gets real serious. So I'm like, we don't need to go anywhere. Like, I pulled her to the side because I knew A was about to knock her the fuck out. So I was like, A, I got this, let me talk to her. So I was like, I understand that like there's a whole issue because we like they was banging on the gates or whatever, and we're gonna leave, but you need to understand like that's not okay either. Like, your owner is racist, and obviously my friends are gonna have an issue with it, and it was a problem with us being in there from the very beginning when we first came in there. We've only been in there no longer than 30 minutes, and it's such a huge issue. Mind you, we weren't being like crazy or anything, like we were just having fun, and like everybody else in there was having fun with us. So it wasn't like just us, like everybody else in there was having fun with us. Basically, we ended up, she's talking to, we're talking or whatever, and I'm like, I know we're gonna leave, like we're trying to get the Uber, but if you keep going back and forth with them, that's literally just making the situation worse for you, because I'm telling you, I know what type of girls they are. Just leave it alone. You do not want to argue with them. Leave it alone. I'm trying to help her right now. I'm literally trying to help this lady, and she's just like, just thinking about it is making me want to fight. Like like the way she's talking to me is like really getting under my skin, and I'm like, ma'am, I'm trying to be nice, and I'm really trying to save your life right now, so I'm gonna need you to relax and watch how you speak into me. So at this point, I'm still trying to mediate the situation to an extent. Like, I'm like, you, like, I'm trying to remember what words like were exchanged before it happened. So I'm like, oh, I was like, yeah, but we're gonna leave, but you can't tell us to get off the block. Like, you don't own the block. Like, now you need to relax. We're gonna leave or whatever. She was like, I know I don't own the block or whatever, but you guys need to go. I said, we're gonna go. You need to relax, and relax how you're speaking to me. And when you're talking to me, stop putting your hands like this in my face. Because mind you, this girl is taller than me. She's like, I want to say like 5'9"-ish, 5'8", 5'9". I'm only 5'4". I'm sorry, but you're not gonna get the first hit on me, being that I am way smaller than you, and like that's just not gonna happen. That's one thing that is not gonna happen. So she's talking to me, and as she's talking to me, she's going like that, and like that like that, and I'm like, mind you, I'm not doing, like, my hands is just like this, okay? So I'm like, you need to relax with how you're speaking to me and stop putting your hands in my face, because you're starting to piss me off. She was like, I don't give a fuck if you get mad. I don't know what switched off on me. As soon as she said, I don't give a fuck, I had to put the phone down because that's how serious it was. Literally, she said, I don't give a fuck if you get mad. All I remember is like just straight blacking out. Like, it just literally, I didn't see, I just blacked out. I remember grabbing her head and like punching her right in, like, I didn't even punch her in the face, I punched her right in her head. I punched her right in her head. So I'm punching her in her head or whatever. Then I think like, so basically I'm beating this girl up, and then A sees me fighting, so A runs over there. She starts hitting her, and somebody else starts hitting her too. And now at this point we're jumping her, and I feel bad, but I'm not gonna stop because sis, you really played yourself. So I'm beating her up, and I guess people started breaking it up or whatever. So I dragged this girl into the street. I think I was trying to get this girl hit by a car. Like, I really just blacked out. I'm pretty sure I tried to throw her in front of a car, because I'm hitting her and she tries to swing me onto the ground. So I literally, when I tell you I got like some superpower, like I was blacked out. I told you I blacked out. I literally swung her ass into the middle of the street, like if I tried to throw her in front of a car, and I started just fucking her up. I got her like by her head like this, and I'm like right underneath, just straight rocking her in her face. At this point, all of my friends, all 15 of them, like it was 15 of us in total, so all 14 of them, that it was like 10 of them that got in the Uber, 4 of them that was getting like pulled away, because mind you, the people in the bar obviously run out now. So 4 of the people that were in, like, that had jumped in from the beginning, like once they saw me fighting, they got pulled away. The other 10 that got in the Uber jumped out, and they jumped, like they ran to the middle of the street where me and the girls fighting. So now all of us is like dragging her back and forth by her, back and forth by her ear, punching her in the face, kicking her, all types of stuff. And some guys, the guys that work at the bar, they come out at this point, and Chrissy said that one of the guys, he tried to hit me. So she came in, first of all, before he even tried to hit me, I'm hitting her, and all I hear is, "Don't fucking touch my friend." Yo, I love Chrissy. She was like, "Don't fucking touch my friend." That's all I hear. So she ends up running to like where I was fighting in the middle of the street, and she knocks the guy upside the head with, like, I think she had like bags with her. She knocks him upside the head with them. She starts hitting him. Like, everybody's just fighting at this point. Everybody's just fucking fighting. Mind you, I got no scratch, no hits, nothing. Like, literally all the girl was doing was pulling my hair. And mind you, it wasn't even my hair. Like, I had fake hair in. So I was like, yo, the last thing I want is this girl to be able to pull my hair out, and I have hair in the middle of the street. That's what I don't want to happen. I'm gonna put a video, like a clip of the video in of what I looked like after the fight.
Fuck out of here. I fucked that bitch up. Look at my nails though. Look at my fucking nails. Fuck out of here.
The exact same. She did absolutely no damage, no scratches, no bruises. My hair was still intact. Like, and that shit could have been out like easily, because I did it myself, and it was a half wig on top of that. It wasn't even glued in. Like, she could have easily get that shit off my head, but she didn't, because like I said, she ain't put in no work. So yeah. Alright, so my camera died. I had to let it charge for a little bit, so I'm gonna try to speed this up before it dies again, because it's only like half battery. So basically, after that happens, we ended up fighting. We're beating them up or whatever, and like everybody's just fighting at this point. So I don't know how it ended up getting broken up. Like, we got broken up some way. Like, we just stopped. I think I ended up letting her go when she let me go, because Chrissy was hitting the guy, and I wanted to make sure Chrissy was okay, because mind you, there's guys fighting now. So like, we end up getting pulled apart, and by the time we get pulled apart, this just proves the whole time that it was a racist thing, because literally the guys is like, "Oh, get these bitches, these black bitches, all types of black bees, black this, black, okay?" So I'm like, all right. So my friends weren't bugging. Like, I knew it was a race thing from the beginning, but I was like, they probably dragging it to an extent, like it's not that serious. But it wasn't. They weren't dragging it. They were racist. That's it. So we ended up getting broken up. One of the girls, and she's over there, she was like, "Yeah, I had this whole fucking shit. Shut the fuck down. This whole block will be shut down. Y'all don't even know." Like, everybody's just going at it right now. Like, they're calling us black this, black that, talking about some bees and bees this, bees that, and call the cops and all types of shit. And then my friends over there like, "Yeah, I'll fucking have this shit shut down." Got Chrissy over there like, "My father will shoot this shit the fuck up." Yo, when I tell you, this shit was hilarious. Like, now that I think about it, it was fucking funny as fuck. So I'm still heated, because I'm like, I want to fight again. I want to fuck up even more. Y'all over here trying to, because once I start, I can't stop. Like, once I start, it's get ready, because it's never gonna end. Like, even when I argue, I'm getting the last word. Just letting you know, I'm getting the last word. So yeah, we're like going back. Like I was like, let her come over here, please. Let me get her. Like I was literally going off like, I will fucking fuck you up again. I will fuck you up again. I will fucking drag you, bitch. Like we're going crazy. My other friend Chris. So at this point, Chrissy is telling me, like, as we're arguing, she's like, yeah, you try to put your hands on my friend. I'm like, who you try to hit? She was like, he tried to hit you. I was like, yo, I literally called my dad so fast. I was like, Daddy, get over here right now. Like literally, that's how I was like, Daddy, get over here right now. Some guy just tried to hit me. I'm fighting. He was like, Destiny, wait, hold on, stop being ghetto. Where are you? Tell me what's going on. I'm like, I know you're outside already, because he works at night. So I was like, I know you're outside, just come right now. I'm in Williamsburg. I'm telling him what streets I'm on. He was like, all right, I'm on my way, but like, what's going on? Like, I was like, I'm fighting. It's like, just get over here. Like, I was so pissed. I'm like, just come. Like, I'm like, he tried to hit me. This guy tried to hit me while I was fighting, whatever. He's like, all right, I'm about to come. So as soon as he said that, we're getting in the Uber as I'm on the phone with him. So then I ended up, once I got all the way in the Uber and like the car pulls off or whatever, because I was trying to make sure all my friends got an Uber safe, or else we was probably gonna end up fighting again. So we was trying to make sure that we all got in Ubers or whatever. So we all get in Ubers because we're gonna head to our diner. We ended up deciding to go to Kellogg's Diner. You know, Kellogg's in Williamsburg. If you know, you've been to Kellogg's, yeah, that's a little classic spot you go to when you're late, because they're like the only place that's open like 24 hours. So yeah, so we ended up going to Kellogg's, but we was about to head to Kellogg's, and I'm on the phone with my dad still, like cursing and all types of stuff. He's like, Destiny, I'm on my way right now. So I'm like, oh, never mind, I'm in an Uber. Like we're gonna go to the, and that's literally how I was like, oh yeah, never mind, I'm in an Uber now. I'm gonna go to the diner. Like I'm fine. But I'm still heated. So like my friends still arguing. I'm like, y'all make sure they get in an Uber. Make sure they get in an Uber. So we all end up getting in our Ubers or whatever to all together head to the diner. And once we was on our way to the diner. I'm gonna put in the video so you guys see like there was no damage done. Like after the fight, like I looked the exact same. I just looked kind of like, you could tell I was drunk and I looked stupid, but like my hair and everything looked exactly how like it was in the beginning, except the curls dropped. But that was like overnight the curls dropped, because curls drop. But yeah, so that's basically what happened. That's the story time of a ghetto ass New Year's, and my first New Year's with my friends, and my first fight of 2020. Well, not my first fight, my first and last fight of 2020. My first and last fight forever. Like we're not doing the fighting stuff no more. That's ghetto. I mean, at least I didn't get beat up. If I got beat up, that would have been embarrassing, and that would have still been a story time, because you always gonna, I mean, I don't know yet, I haven't lost a fight yet, but you're gonna take some else. So like if I would have lost, I still would have made a story time, which would have been embarrassing, but at least I didn't lose. Yeah, and that's basically what happened. So just quick note, do not fight, and if it resorts to violence, don't let the person, especially if they're bigger than you, get the first hit. Because if they get the first hit and that first hit is good enough to knock your ass the fuck out, you're done. Even if it's not good enough to knock you out and it's good enough to do something, get you off your feet, stumble, you don't want that to happen. So you better hit that, hold that nigga, whatever, that boy, that girl, that boy girl, that girl boy, whatever it is, that cat, I don't fucking know, whatever it is, you better hit it first. Because if you let that thing hit you first and it's good enough, you might not be winning. So because when I tell you we fucked her up, like it wasn't, I don't think it was like too bad like to put her in a hospital, but we did some damage. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel bad. Like I do feel bad for doing that, but it's just more so like you need to be very respectful and watch who you're talking to and the way you're talking to, because you really never know. Especially being the fact that you're coming at us sideways when, especially me, you was coming at me sideways when I was trying to help you. I was literally trying to save you this ass whooping. Literally. Like, you was asking for it. So I had a boop boop boop. Like mad quick, like okay, I gotta stop playing. All right, but yeah, that's basically the story time of the fight that I had on January 1st of 2020. First New Year's with my friends. So yeah, that's basically what happened. I'm pretty sure she's okay now, or else they would have like pressed charges on us, because excuse me, it's a bar. Excuse me, I keep burping. It's a bar, so they have cameras or any and all of that stuff. So if it was really that serious, they would have probably like found us, but clearly wasn't that serious. And if they probably looked back at the cameras the next day and noticed like they was fucked up so in the situation, and saw what happened, and probably when they was fucking trying to jump me with the guys and all types of shit. So yeah, that was that. And that's it. My Karen's about to die again. So bye guys, I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Leave in the comments what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys. Bye.
Hey, bitch, good luck, fool.